Commanders vs. Giants preview, an early division battle, Sep 3, 2025, at 12 p.m. The Washington Commanders will open their 2025 season at home, facing off against the New York Giants in a showdown that promises to be a thrilling clash of styles. Here's everything you need to know about the matchup. Game details. Date, September 7th. Time, 1 p.m. Location, Northwest Stadium, Landover, Maryland. Broadcast. Fox, radio coverage, play-by-play, Kevin Burkhardt, Washington Commanders, Tom Brady, analyst. Sideline, Aaron Andrews. Additional, Tom Rinaldi. Spanish radio, Moises Linares, Juan Romero on iHeartRadio. https://radio coverage, Washington Commanders radio on Big 100, WBIG fan. Download iHeartRadio app or ask your smart device to play Big 100 on iHeartRadio. Visit commanders.com/news/radio network for full coverage for following weekend air broadcast. Quick hits. First ever home opener for Washington against New York since 1957-58. The team is 2-1 in prior matchups, and this is their first such meeting since 2011. Last season's record, 2-0 against New York, with wins in weeks 2 and 9. Home opener streak. Since 2020, Washington has won 4 of its last 5 home openers, most recently in Week 2 of last season. Back-to-back seasons. This is the first time Washington has opened its season at home against New York in 2 consecutive years since 1957-58. Week 1 record, 12-16 in franchise history against divisional opponents. Home win streak. Since 2024, Washington has posted a 7-2 record at home, marking the most home wins since 1991. Winning streak. The Commanders aim to secure 3 consecutive victories against New York for the first time since 1998-2000. Staff Washington with Coach Dan Quinn, Head Coach Dan Quinn, and Offense Coordinator Cliff Kingsbury, first. Defensive Coordinator Joe Witt Jr., first. New York. Head Coach Brian Daboll, 4th in New York. Assistant Head Coach/Offensive Coordinator Mike Kafka, 4th. Defensive Coordinator Shane Bowen, 2nd. Special Teams Coordinator Michael Gobriel, 2nd. Individual stat leaders 2024, Washington. Passing yards, QB Jayden Daniels, 3,568. Passing TDs, QB Jayden Daniels, 25. Rushing yards, QB Jayden Daniels, 891. Rushing TDs, RB Brian Robinson Jr., 8. Receiving yards, WR Terry McLaurin, 1,096. Receiving TDs, WR Terry McLaurin, 13. Tackles, LB Bobby Wagner, 132. Sacks, DE Dante Fowler Jr., 10.5. Interceptions, CB Mike Sainristil, 2. New York. Passing yards, QB Daniel Jones, 2,070. Passing TDs, QB Daniel Jones, 8. Rushing yards, RB Tyrone Tracy Jr., 839. Rushing TDs, RB Tyrone. While Washington has a strong home track record against New York, 12-16 in Week 1, the Giants' offensive firepower and defensive depth could shift the balance. The Commanders' ability to limit New York's passing game and exploit their run game will be critical. Meanwhile, the Giants' ability to control the clock and convert third-down situations could determine the outcome. This game isn't just about who wins. It's about how each team executes under pressure. What's next? Let's see if the Commanders can maintain their momentum and prove they're a playoff contender. And this is the part most people miss. The Giants' star receiver, Malik Nabers, has been a consistent threat, but his performance in Week 1 will be key. Who do you think will dominate this matchup? Comment below with your thoughts.